what the puppets look like.
I kind of like your story. This is like Bob Ross. This is really good. Oh, were you taping over something?
No.
Oh, did you cut and then cut again?
Maybe.
Because with your cut.
Yeah, you want me to include that girl.
I missed the curtain raising. I think if we set this on here, it'll be better because we're visualizing the floor.
Okay. So now I put it into 3 pages.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the background movie. Like, what are your, do you have topics that you want to touch on? For backgrounds?
Oh. No, I'm really into these politician motherfuckers.
Well, yeah, but,
I think they go. I love suits. I think suits are like they tell their own story.
well, yeah. But, other than that, though, I mean, like, the topics of, to put them in contrast against an environment. Thinking about an environment. And also, like, what is, like, feasible and like, think about your story. Have we come across, like, a particular story that you feel?
No, that's my problem. That's what I'm terrible at.
Do you want me to make the story and then you abide? With a story, like, so I could tell you, I could give you a scenario?
Okay.
You want to try that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so would be a nice, like, so we have the curtains. How about that? Or we could even do like, so make it like formal, you know, like a formal presentation. And so there would be like a speaker that, and so there'd be a good backdrop for that. We could have the curtains. No, but like, what about the logo? Do you want like a logo thing? Like we could actually do something.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I mean like such and such productions and stuff. I don't like any type. Something beforehand. Okay, so then we'll just have the curtains then.
Because we can also use this rainbow and the warplanes and the, like,
Yeah.
that whole painting. Elements of it. The helicopters are really
Okay.
specific to Chris Dacker.
So I have an idea.
Okay.
So we have curtains upon curtains. Upon curtains. Okay, only those 3 times.
Your palette over there is really nice too.
My what?
Your palette.
Oh yeah, for a background.
Palette.
Are you just looking at stuff?
Well, I thought of it earlier.
I was thinking also like to incorporate us as like a whole room also. And we could like interact with this thing.
Okay.
Okay, so curtains upon curtains upon curtains. And then there's a speaker. Okay? And the speaker gets destroyed.
A speaker, like a sound speaker?
Well, the speaker is going to be like the announcer of like, the person that introduces what you're going to see. Okay? So there's going to be a speaker. Is that alright? Okay. And so then the speaker like starts out here, then moves to here.
And that's a person?
Yeah, speaker.
This sounds so complicated.
Wait. Can you just give me a break? Just hear me out.
Yeah.
Take a breath.
Yeah.
Okay, so then like it goes to there in the frame, and then right here is what you're gonna see, and there's gonna be 3 different things that they're gonna see, and so that's just the introduction for the foreground of what you're gonna see, and we're gonna use the characters.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I think I'm getting out of the background thing though. Okay, it's really tough. Okay, so I'm just trying to think of.
We could also just pull something off the internet and play it.
Yeah.
And use it as our background.
You could totally use that.
Like 7-Eleven Surveillance or any of your movies that already exist.
Yeah. I was watching some stuff that was really nice too. A lot of different things. Do you have anything in mind that you'd like to use? Not of like particular things, but like of topics or.
Noises.
Yeah, but I mean like images though for background. What do you hear in your images? What do you see? Flat?
Absurd.
So we could do like flatliner.
I mean flat, like this is flat. It's an illusion of dimensionality. Conversely, this is actually a real dimensionality.
So you
that on
don't.
film would look flat.
You don't want to do any like 3-point perspective or something? We could like. And then we could move the camera too, of like different like pans and whites and stuff like that.
Yeah. Do you want to do like a whole story? So
there could be a story within a story though, because like it could whip and then it sees us. And then we're having
whip snake.
It's like that.
Mhm.
And like once you're doing that, then we can stop it halfway through there, like in the editing, like with the whip, and then we make a whole other shot. And so then we do the whip again into the other shot, and then we match the two together.
Are you going to do all this editing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know how to do it. I've been taught the ways. I watched a lot of commentaries. Okay, so but I think like instead of like bouncing around, people really want to have like a story of a focus of where this is coming from.
Mhm.
And say like Harmony Korine taught me a particular way to make a poem.
Mhm.
And so like first, so you start here, you make a bunch, and he was taught from a guy in Jamaica.
Okay, that's good. Go to the next step.
Okay, wait, hold on. Like it feels really good too, like for your mind, because it's natural. Like if you're okay, that should be. Feels really nice. Okay, so now we have men, white, jacket, bear, child.
Angel.
You want to start one? Do you want to start one?
No, it's just
But it'd be good like to get your own like it'd be good try it like it feels really good and it's like really natural. You keep going with it.
I think mine might be a haiku.
It feels good?
Mhm.
Okay. So then now we want to put in like the different things. Wait, just one word. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was one.
And your children?
Yeah, it's okay.
Rabid dog. Pretentious. Artist.
we can make a poem for that. Here's the, I think you need a thing though. Maybe grab that on the bottom. Okay, so write some from which you got, so I'll just read it short.
Can I add words that aren't there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I veto things?
I would think you should include everything. Was it angry children?
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Can I read it?
You done?
Mm-hmm.
Really? The pretentious artist and me are far and connected from you. Coins, fists, arms, toes, and eyes, siren, sound of helicopter, and rabid dogs upon the tower, until angry children stop to finger between legs.
That's nice. Is your camera rolling still?
That one.
Uh-huh. Octopus coins, you finger fist. Fuck this army eyes, staring helicopter arms, and your knowing siren sounds like angry children or rabid dogs, stuffing noses and sniffing legs. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Pretentious artists dangle their toes down from this tower.
Okay, now let's make another one, and like try to make it into a story. Like you think this is more of a sketch of practice, right? And now think about like the story.
That's a poem.
So is this.
Okay.
It's just a way to make poems. But now I want to think about like the story though. So make what you see as the story.
Out of that?
No, out of your dots.
I'm bad. I can't do narrative.
Okay, I'm gonna do the dots then, and then you do the words for the puppets. Okay, now you name the different parts of the puppets. Name the puppets. You have the beginning and the end. Well, you don't have to do the puppets. You can do whatever you want. I would rather you do whatever you want.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, it's alright. Just do it though. But just think about the story though.
So like this is a cheetah, which is actually a leopard. And then these are the bankers. And then this is where they come together.
And so that's the 7-Eleven.
So, okay. But before that, cheetah and baby meet up with,
well, this is the meeting place. So
yeah, well, I'm saying cheetah and the baby go to here.
Well, isn't the cheetah there though?
No, because I went back. So this
No, this isn't timeline. This is all connected.
Well, whatever. Hang on.
Okay.
Hold tight. So this is the cheetah and the baby, and they go here, and they meet up with.
So that could be my painting.
Okay, but they meet up with another character.
The dragon?
No, hang on, because it has to hook up with the bankers.
Well,
Maybe they meet one banker.
So it'd be the speaker.
Solo banker. So cheetah and baby are coming along, and they meet up with one banker, and the banker makes the baby die, and so now Mama's out for fucking blood.
So put it down.
So
Well, how does it die? How does right away of death?
So cheetah and baby come across one banker.
You know, I think one of the characters should be Death, and maybe the dragon, or maybe this guy should be Death.
Okay.
So we won't tell people, but
right.
this will be Death.
Right. So
what is his name?
Butthole.
Okay. Butthole equals Death.
Okay. So they're living peaceful life.
Okay, what do the cheetahs represent?
They meet a banker. The banker kills him. This could also represent death. Like, and then it takes the cheetah with it.
Yeah. Okay, so
do you want to do that?
Yeah, flag equals casket.
Death.
Okay. No, butthole equals death. He's the Grim Reaper.
Oh, okay.
This is like, what is it? The person you give coins to take you down to the.
This is for whom the bell tolls.
Yes. Spice. Sticks.
Oh, the river.
Yeah. Sticks.
So these guys guide you down the river Styx?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're basically sticks.
So, the bankers, so what happens is now the cheetah and the baby, hang on, let me explain it. The cheetah and the baby meet with a solo banker, and then the cheetah baby dies at this juncture, and then there's just the cheetah by itself, and then the bankers, right? And so the cheetah has come to understand bankers, to associate bankers with the death of its baby, and so then they meet at 7-Eleven. I don't know what to do with all those. Well, you told me to tell a story, and I'm
so this will
telling
be
a story.
this will be you, right here.
Mhm.
You. And then this will be a video, one of our videos.
Mhm.
What do you think, nature or what kind of video? I'm thinking like the Werner Herzog, where everything's going crazy. It's crazy.
I don't know this one.
It's E. It's called E. And Werner Herzog's holding a chicken. There's like.
It's yours?
Yeah, with G.I. Joe figures, and like you hear the facts of life, and everything else.
Okay.
So like we can have that video in the background.
Mhm.
I don't know about having the noise, but just like the collage.
Mhm.
And what do you think? So the E.
Sounds like a lot.
No, just play the video. It is a lot. It's overwhelming.
Right.
Like it could end with that because it's so overwhelming.
Okay.
And so you were saying about him?
About what?
Well, here's a dragon. The dragon equals like the mystic, and I think the dragon, this guy would be the drug dealer, and dragon equals heroin. Or like, okay? And so then the gorilla is like a drug dealer.
Does the cheetah start doing heroin because its baby
So,
is dead?
Here's the Buddha.
Okay.
So Buddha like deals with the dragon. Buddha also...
Yeah, they meet at the 7-Eleven.
Well, right here, this is a meeting. They don't actually meet with the Buddha. The Buddha like meets with somebody else. And so the Buddha can meet with like, there's you, so you're all the way up there.
But I think that the cheetah gets into fucking heroin because it lost its baby.
So... And
the bankers are the ones giving the cheetah the money.
Here's the fox.
To sustain its drug addiction.
You can meet with the fox. The foxes. And then here's black and white people.
Where's the other fox? Oh, I see him here. I was trying to get some.
Oh, and there's the
organization.
Right here is the fire people.
It's this guy and the fucking little kids on Hot Wheels too.
I thought there's the little where are they? Hot Wheels?
He's pretty awesome. I think the story is getting away from us now.
No, it isn't. Because this would be the no, he could be the spokesperson.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is no problem. It's like trying to enjoy it.
I think we
grab it.
I think we've kind of gotten away from our story though.
It's okay.
Well, I created a story now that would actually work as a narrative, but there's all this other shit happening and I don't understand it.
Okay.
I think there's too much going on.
But it's not all happening though.
Can I tell you the story?
Here's a clown.
Let me tell you the story. So the cheetah and the baby meet a solo banker in the woods. The solo banker shoots cheetah's baby, and the cheetah's here. The cheetah meets with the group of bankers. They give her a cash settlement. She takes the cash, and she meets up with the Buddha, and she turns into a heroin addict.
Well, she can meet through like...
She ends up at the 7-Eleven
on her journey
looking for vacancy.
On her journey to meet Buddha, she can meet black and white people and foxes.
Okay.
Okay? And then they get to the Buddha.
I don't really like the black and white person, though.
It's not black and white person. No, it's all of these just people. These people are like black and white people.
Okay.
Like that could even be a black and white person. And so they're just like kind of wandering, and they're just, so it could be like just one shot. And I'm thinking like kind of like we set it up as like a really long voyage. Like we'll actually have like in the background video of like, and so that we just have the character right there, and then it looks like they're walking, and the other people can just go past. You know. So there's the dragon. There's butthole. And there's a rabbit. There's a rabbit. There's a rabbit. And so they can meet up with Blue when Blue is there. And we still have some more.
See, I don't think those are necessary. I think
There's a clown.
I think those are just gonna draw us away.
No, I don't think so. There's the whale people. As you know, I think it's becoming more clear to me anyway. And so there's the fire people. So there's the whale boy, and there's the whale man. Whale man, and there's the clown. Okay, I know there's one more. There's the Hot Wheels. Oh, it's the missing one. That's it. It's the woman.
The veterinarian.
Yeah, and dog. Oh, there's two more there. You have the spokesperson here? No, you don't. There's a spokesperson. Don't you have the spokesperson? No. Spokes. Or you said solo. Solo businessman.
Not this guy.
No. Who is that guy?
He's the man with the puppy. I think you called him the spokesperson earlier.
I was thinking, I think they could like change into each other.
No.
That's too much.
No.
But they could have a conversation though. And so that's the man. Kind of reminds me of Charles, the puppy, doesn't it?
The man?
I don't know why.
Yeah, I see it.
Like when you smile.
It's partly that weird mustache.
Yeah. Okay, so I think this is it now. Now I'm feeling pretty good. And so, okay, so now you want to look at this? And then I'll write down what you're trying to say. Okay, so, tell me your story.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta put my leg out.
Yeah.
So slow. Really slow. Okay. So first,
The cheetah,
okay.
mother and baby.
So both.
Walking
Okay.
through the woods. They meet up with the banker. Who shoots the baby. And then the flag.
Okay, wait. So how it shoots. There's something we have to discuss. So we're talking about
It's
death.
like this. Like that.
I don't see it though. And I think we can use something for that. So who's death? Butthole is death.
See, but I think that just makes it confusing.
No.
I mean, I think if we make gun sounds,
Oh shit.
if we make gun noises, and then
Yeah,
this runs off
Wait, hold on.
with the cheetah baby.
But that's not death though. This is death.
I know.
So we have to like.
But I think that's confusing. You told me to tell you my story.
Okay.
So I was.
So butthole. So people die only one way, and it's with butthole, and then the flag drags them out.
But we're gonna have to kill an awful lot of people for people to understand that link.
We don't have to communicate that to people. We just have to know that for the
See,
story.
what I'm saying is,
butthole.
I want that guy to like shoot the fucking cheetah, and then for everybody to be like, oh, he shot the cheetah. Just look at the back of this one. It's not nice.
We can make that kill the cheetah.
Their little faces.
Stomp it. We stomp the cheetah.
Or maybe we can find a weapon. and take it out and make a picture. On this okay. This guy could like stomp on him.
We were bringing more characters in. I think we have enough.
I'm just trying to come up with a method for death.
Okay. I'm thinking the method for death.
There's a kill method.
We bring Butthole in, and then we just flip the cheetah. Butthole just comes in right there. He calls on, like, the god of Butthole, okay? Butthole comes around. Then, cheetah goes dead, flag comes in, stomps on him just to make sure, and then it drags him out.
What if we make a skeleton drag him out?
You can put the skeleton on that. Did you want the flag? I just want to stick with the story. This is story.
Okay, well I was telling the story. A different way apparently. Okay, so the cheetah gets killed, and then the mama cheetah hates all bankers.
Okay, what happens to the banker?
Goes on about his banking business.
Exit banker.
Yeah.
Banker and death. And death. Okay. So now it's a new scene. Okay, so new scene, and now we're following Cheetah, right?
That's really nice.
So we're following Cheetah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens next?
Cheetah goes to the 7-Eleven. No. The cheater sees a bunch of bankers at the 7-Eleven hanging out.
Okay, so where's the cheetah? It goes to 7-Eleven, or you see it going to the 7-Eleven?
It sees some bankers at the 7-Eleven and it starts going over to the 7-Eleven.
Okay, so it starts out from a certain point then.
Okay.
We could have it appear from darkness.
Okay.
And then come out. Like we could do a pan, maybe. I don't know where to start from. Maybe the hospital? Maybe we could pan out from the hospital.
The emergency? Oh, that would be good.
Or like the construction site.
Well, no, I mean, if we have like, okay, say we like carry the fucking baby cheetah off, and then we show the ER, and then we pan over the fucking 7-Eleven.
They jump down from the top of the hospital.
Yeah.
You know?
And the bankers are hanging out at 7-Eleven. Right? Okay, so work with me. Okay. These guys, they're in the woods, living their life, and this guy comes along, and he's like, and then we see...
Wait, hold on.
I'm going to leave Butthole out, though.
Start from the beginning, though, okay?
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Make sure you get everybody's feet, even your own, if you want.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Start out with the beginning. So cheetahs are in the woods, in the Bob Ross woods.
Cheetahs are just hanging out in the woods.
The Bob Ross woods.
Minding their own business. And this banker comes, and he like shoots the baby. Kills the baby. The mother is devastated. And then her baby goes off. And then we cut scene. And then we show...
So just put the backdrop.
Now we show the mother.
You know, that's too dark, actually.
Oh, right. You want green screen?
No, just flip the painting upside down. That's fine.
We could do this right.
green. I'm not gonna need green.
I know, but green is good. Okay. So Mama Cheetah is on top of the hospital.
Okay. And so what I'm thinking is I could like do like a zoom up and then a zoom out, and so like then we're gonna have to put like the cheetah. It's hard to see. Put on night vision.
This is?
Yeah, to separate the cheetah from the thing.
What if we turn on that light?
Uh.
You'd have to reach over and...
Well, I'm just take that thing out. What we had before is fine. We just have to get over what it looks like. Okay.
Still impossible?
It's hard to tell the
Right.
difference.
There. You don't want the black?
No, it's too dark. It's good.
Alright, so the cheetah is on top of the
hospital.
ER. Don't you want a flat surface that's all the same? Like a consistent surface? Right?
I'm not going to transfer this. This is just for your mind.
Oh, okay. So the cheetah is on top of the hospital, and it looks across the street, and it sees a bunch of bankers hanging out at 7-Eleven.
Okay.
So it jumps down, and it goes across
Okay.
the street to the 7-Eleven.
Okay, real quick. I think we should have it break up, and so you first see the 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
And then bankers come around, and then they enter the 7-Eleven. They're just giggling and laughing and stuff like that. Okay, ending of that scene. Beginning of that scene, of your scene. And then it starts off from there, and then the cheetah enters. So that's where you know where the bankers came from.
Are you keeping this in your mind?
Well, it's also recording, too.
Are you gonna write it down?
I have it.
Okay.
No, I didn't write it down.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So the cheetah jumps down. These guys are all like inside the 7-Eleven now. But they're what attracted the cheetah to the 7-Eleven. And the 7-Eleven, the cheetah runs into the Buddha.
Is that the Buddha? No.
And
before,
the Buddha offers it some heroin.
But hold on. Like, before he sees the Buddha, they come across a bunch of different people. They come across the foxes. And then...
Right, that was your story.
Oh, okay. We can collaborate, though.
Okay.
Like, we could add... Oh, so go ahead with your Buddha.
Oh, that's just it. Like, the cheetah jumps down to follow the bankers, but they go into the 7-Eleven, and so the cheetah is just standing outside waiting, and it meets the Buddha. And the Buddha's like, hey man, you want to chase the dragon?
You want to chase the dragon? And they can actually chase the dragon?
Uh-huh. So then
like,
the Buddha's like,
come
hey
in,
man.
They come in and out, you know?
And then the cheetah's inside the dragon. Like,
don't break it yet.
What? Oh, am I breaking it? Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
So the cheetah finds relief from the death of its baby by chasing the dragon. And then it develops an addiction.
You know, I think we should leave the cheetah alone and then just move on to another character.
But that's what I'm following the cheetah as protagonist.
Yeah, I know, but I like breaking that rule.
Mm-hmm.
Or like you.
That's fine.
Okay, so.
But I was telling that story.
Okay, so is that the end of the story?
Maybe that's the end of that story, and then another story happens. Like we follow somebody else now. Like
Yeah,
maybe the segue is like somebody was there at the Circle K.
Okay.
And they witnessed the cheetah flying around on the dragon, and then they had like their own sort of psychedelic experience that when the cheetah's gone, now maybe we follow this person on his journey.
Okay. Is that it? But what
Yeah,
about the whale
and then
people?
the bankers come out of 7-Eleven.
What about the whale people?
Well, yeah, bring them in.
And the clown?
Make them do their thing. See, I think it's just too many characters.
No, I don't think so at all. Like, we just have, it just to be really quick though. And like, there's gonna be like a lot of things going on. Yeah. Okay, so I'm ready to do this. You ready?
Mhm.
Okay. So, let's see, the first thing to shoot is the woods. Okay? And let's do background of the woods. And so these are the things that like are just going to be in the background. So it's not going to be the cheetah, but the foxes could. I'm going to be in it too, of the foxes and stuff. Oh, you know what? Even before that, we could just be like sitting around, and then just whip to that. Oh, we should start with the curtains. That's right, the curtains.